Okay, so we are live again, if I'm not wrong, right? So, as you can see, everything is boiling very nicely, very well. I don't know why I'm using nicely today a lot, but it happens when you start using a word, then it just so that the mixture is there, it's maintained properly, nothing gets burnt. Usually the pan burns a little bit of vegetables, but it's a good thing that we continuously stir it. Now, one thing that I forgot is turmeric. Now, turmeric is a medicine, to be honest, and adding it in your vegetables is a very good idea. Turmeric is something that is, produced in India, and yeah, it has a lot of beneficial things for our health. You can add turmeric in milk and drink it. It keeps you uh, immune to cold and cough and many other similar kind of infections. And when you feel a little bit sick, it always good to have a little bit of milk with turmeric, right? So now turmeric is added. Now what we need is a little bit of sambar masala. Now sambar masala, it's not just common in South India, but it's also there in North. The ingredients I think vary a little bit depending upon the location. Now added a little bit of pav bhaji masala, adding a little bit of chana masala. So I think now we have added everything. What needs to be added later is only salt. Now as you can see, the gravy has evaporated. The vegetables seem to have been cooked nicely. As you can see, the different colors, green, red, the green color of the potatoes, onions. I think onions have melted into the vegetable. Now this vegetable, I think it will go if you are eating roti or if you are eating rice. Now if you are eating rice, either you can directly use mix rice with this. For that maybe you need to make it a little bit gravy. How you can make it a little bit gravy is basically add add some water to it, right? Yeah, exactly. So if you want to eat it with chapati, then also you can add a little bit water. But for rice, I think for some people they like to eat the rice a little bit, like a little watery thing like that. So add according to your taste. Now adding some water. Now as I have rice, I am adding a little bit of extra water. So how we can usually eat rice with this is basically, like I said, directly you can mix it and eat it. But some people might find it a little bit dry. Some people may find it okay. Otherwise, what you can do is you can use a little curd. Yeah, so curd to the rice, like curd rice, and this that will be fantastic. If you are living in a colder region, that is an awesome dish, believe me. Now the last thing to add to this vegetable curry is coriander, green coriander. I have it. I will add it after, and that should make this dish simply superb. Like I said, cook with your heart, cook with happiness. The food really comes out truly awesome. Now, if you go to a shop and eat, of course, that can be done, but many of the shops are nowadays not offering that awesome food, right? You do not know there are things that are there. I personally, what should I say? Nothing to say actually. Alright guys, so this is your 10 gear vlogs here cooking for you tonight, and if you enjoyed it, if you loved it, don't forget to subscribe and don't forget to like and share it with your friends. Cooking is something that everyone should know actually, right? Because one day or the other, there might come a circumstance where we have to cook. And if we know cooking, that is awesome. It doesn't matter if you have to cook it for yourself, if you have to cook it for the others. Now, coming to the salt part. Now, the adding salt is actually something many of us will think that it's very difficult. How do I know how much salt I have to add? So, adding salt is not that tricky, I would say, or maybe I am bit of a expert in that. So you can take this much of salt for this much of vegetable, just add it, yeah. And I am going to add a little bit more because I think I need a little bit more. So don't add too much of salt. First add little bit, little bit, little bit. If you are first time cooker, add a little bit salt according to the vegetable that's there, and see, because too much of salt can spoil the dish. A little bit of salt will not spoil the dish, but will only ask you to add a little bit more later, because everybody has different tongue taste towards salt, and uh, so that's why sometimes in the restaurants or places they keep a little bit extra salt. Maybe they added a little bit. Now, depending upon what you want to add it, right? So guys, let me show you in close. So here, so this is, sorry, the internet was gone for some minutes, some seconds. So this is a vegetable dish. This is a sabji made of potato, green capsicum, green chilies, tomato, onion, and then I'm going to add coriander leaves to this. So this you can use it, try it out with roti or any other dish. Even with bread, this will go well. So I'm a rider, I like to cook, and this is all for the rider and everybody else who likes cooking, who likes to eat fresh, nice vegetable dish. Alright. So let me bring some coriander. I will add that and I will show it to you. So now this is complete. I'm going to just switch off the stove and I'll be back in like 2 minutes. If your mouth is watering, kindly have your dinner soon. Alrighty guys, coriander, let me add it. These are fresh coriander. Where is the knife? Yeah. So just chop the corianders nicely into small sections, and there you go. So adding the coriander to the taste. And if you are eating with chapati, I would say that add a little bit of. Now these corianders I have already washed, so please don't think that I haven't washed them. I've washed them already. What I want to say is, look how this looks. This looks, smells, the smell of coriander. When you go to a vegetable market, you smell coriander, you smell the green chilies, you smell garlic, ginger, everything. That smells so awesome for me. So alright, so this is prepared. If you want to use it with chapati, add some lime to it. That will taste awesome. Alright guys, that's it. Thanks. Bye bye.